How are you?
Okay, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, Edson, where are you from?
I'm from Mexico,
Okay, where in Mexico?
in Mexico City.
Okay, nice. I was in El DF for a little bit. I guess I was living in Puebla for most of it.
Yeah, it's
But
close to here.
yeah, we had friends and family who lived in Mexico City as well. So I was there for a little bit. It was really cool. It was a cool city.
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay. And so what do you like to do? What do you do for fun?
Well, most of the time I like to be reading or see something through the internet, like social videos. I don't know, things like that.
Okay. Yeah, I love to read as well. What do you like to read?
Well, I like to read about sociology, philosophy, that kind of things. Novel sometimes, but it's not my favorite kind of book. I just like
Okay.
to know more about society.
Okay, so sociology and philosophy,
Yeah,
psychology, stuff like
history,
that.
yeah, things like
I
that.
love reading about history. Okay, and so what are you reading right now? Are you reading anything good? Or what have you read recently?
Actually, now I'm reading Memories of My Word No Sé Qué or something like that. It's from Gabriel García Márquez.
Okay, and what's it called in Spanish?
Memoria de mis putas tristes.
Yeah, Memories of My Sad Horse.
Yeah, my melancholic words, I think.
Yeah, My Melancholy Horse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm about to finish it.
Nice. Do you like it?
Yeah, but I can understand how people from the other countries can understand or how do they translate things because they use really high level Spanish, I guess.
Yeah.
I needed to use my dictionary like 10 times at,
Wow.
at this point. So, well, maybe because he's Colombian and they call things differently.
Hmm.
But I think it's for if you read it in Spanish, it's because you have a really good knowledge of your language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a tough time reading Gabriel Garcia Marquez in Spanish. I think mostly because the names of all his characters are similar in 100 Years of Solitude. Um, but yeah, it's interesting. He's a good writer, but sometimes difficult.
Yeah.
Ismael and Asma, welcome to class, both of you guys. Ismael, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Nice to see you
Nice.
again, Toshia.
Nice to see you again as well. Good to have you back in class. So
Thank you.
Ismael, what are you gonna do after this class? Do you have any plans for after class?
No, I have no plans actually.
Okay. Okay. Cool. And Asma,
Uh,
welcome to class. Oh, keep going,
Uh,
Ismail.
I,
Do you have something else to say?
actually, I don't want to sleep tonight. Maybe I'm going to join in verbling classes.
Okay, so you'll take some more Verblin classes. That'll be quite a few classes tonight, um,
Yes.
but that'll be good. Okay, and Asma, well, welcome to class as well. Asma, how are you doing?
I'm fine, teacher. And what about
Okay,
you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Can you raise your volume a little bit, Asma? It's hard to hear.
No, it's okay.
Better. Okay, and Asma, what did you do all day?
Today I have I went to work.
Okay.
Yeah, and now it's 2 a.m.
Okay, so
I
it's
finish late my work, so just I want to join your class, and after that I will I will go to bed.
okay. Okay, perfect. So I'm glad to have you in class at least. And so
Thanks.
what are you gonna do this weekend, Asma? What are you going to do in this weekend?
Yeah, maybe shopping. I have to buy something because I will go to on vacation. Yeah,
Okay, so you're gonna go on vacation, maybe go shopping.
yeah, I need something. Yeah.
Nice, that'll be good. Um,
Mm.
okay, perfect. And So we're about 10 minutes in. So let's go into today's lesson. And let's have Edson. Can you read the title in the next couple of lines?
Yeah, technology. Today we will talk about technology. What kinds of technology we use most often, what technology will be like in the future, how technology affects and will affect the future.
Nice. Okay, good. And so let's go on to the next page. And Edson, can you ask Ismail the first question?
Okay, Ismael, what type of technology do you use the most often in your daily life?
I often use internet and computer technology in my daily life.
Nice.
The,
Daily
the,
life. Yeah, the internet. Good. Okay, what types of computer technology?
I use computer, smartphone, tablets.
Nice. Computers, smartphones, and tablets, for sure. Really good. Ismail, can you ask Asma the next question?
Asma, if you could invent a new technology or gadget, what would you create?
Okay, it's a good question, but I don't think that I am the right target because I'm not engineer. Just I'm a consumer.
What do you need? Maybe because companies are trying to create what people need actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
But what do
yeah.
you
I
want?
understand you. Um, um,
For example, I need a teleporting machine, Joshua, because I want to change my place in short time. I am
Yeah.
a homesick a little and I want to see my family.
Nice. Awesome. That's a great one. So I need a teleporter because I want to be able to move quickly or travel in literally no time, and I want to
Yeah.
see my family.
Like in
Good.
Star Wars movies.
Yeah. Yeah, like in Star Wars. That's perfect. That's a good one. A teleporter. So, Asmo, what about something like a teleporter? What else could you use? What else would you like to have?
mm, teleporter.
Maybe something
Mm,
fun or something that would be exciting or something that would be really useful. What could you use? And it can be anything.
uh, I don't know if it's a technology or no. Mm, but uh, I like flying with car.
Okay. You'd like a flying car?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. That's a good one. So, flying car would totally be a good answer. Um, okay. What about you, Edson?
Um, well, everything about technology. Well, I think, I don't know. I think the the teletransportator, teleporter. I think that will be a great idea. Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. So the teleport transportation, that's perfect. Um,
Yep.
okay, good. And so let's have Edson. Can you ask Ismail the next question?
Yeah. Ismail, how do you think technology will change in the future?
Uh,
Well, right now I'm cooking dinner and just used TV and pop.
yes. We have nowadays flying car and car with or driverless car. Joshua, I am hearing some background noise.
Yeah, sorry about that. Somebody was just on the phone right next to me. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
And I think in the future the airplanes are going to fly without pilot, and people are going to settle down on different planets.
Nice.
They
And
are going
people,
to create a spaceship which can move very quickly
yeah.
in short time, very long distances.
Okay. So move long distances in short time periods. Um,
Yes.
nice. Yeah, I think that's great. Those are great answers. Um, for sure. And so one thing with we would say airplanes, not the airplanes. So I think in the future airplanes are going to fly, just because it's a general plural thing. So you're not
Yes.
talking about the airplanes that I can see right over there, just airplanes in general. So no article.
Okay.
Um, and so what about you, Edson? What do you think will happen in the future? What technology will we have?
I think we are going to continue develop applications that will work with internet. So it's going to make us work at home. Maybe we are going to use less and less the our cars. Maybe we are going to improve public transportation, and maybe we are going to less the cost of traveling to
Hmm.
another country. Maybe we are going to develop, well, what I want to really that happen, so a method to learn a lot of languages, or maybe a language in common for everyone.
Yeah.
Because we are global now, we should be able to speak with each other about anything.
Yeah, a way to learn more languages or just like a common language, that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that'd be tough. I think people would have a lot of pride issues learning a new language or learning like a universal language,
Yeah.
especially if it was a language that's already here. So somebody chose like Spanish or English, I think are the two, maybe even Mandarin is like a universal language. The people who didn't speak that language would be really angry, um, and there'd be some pride. Robot technology, robots, yeah, for sure. Asma, what about you? What do you think you will see in the future? What do you think you'll see?
Uh, I think that technology will change our life, will make it very easy in the future. I think we will we will see many development regarding robotics. Uh, Also, um, I imagine we can, for example, send a photo very quickly by some application. We can say some voices. Uh, why? Uh, I think why it's not easy and quickly to send some subject to other country, for example. I don't think that it's very difficult because all things that happen now and the new technology in the past are very difficult to uh, to give or to transfer to to be a reality. But I think any idea can be a reality.
Okay. Yeah, any idea can be a reality. I think you're right. There's some parts, Asma, that I didn't hear you very well. If you can
Okay.
turn up your volume even more, I think that'd help a lot. Just as it's
Okay.
hard to pin down what you were saying.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, good. I think that's a good answer. Let's go to the next page. And let's start with Asma. Can you read the first three words?
Mhm. Technologically savvy. Technologically.
Yeah, technologically. Technologically.
Technology savvy.
Yeah, so tech, na, lodge, ik, ly.
Technologically
Yeah,
savvy.
technologically. Savvy.
Savvy.
Yeah, savvy. Good. The next one?
Innovation.
Yeah,
Advance.
advance. Advance.
Advance.
Good. Edson, can you read the next three words?
Yeah, breakthrough. IT, which stands for Information Technology, and state of the art.
Perfect. Ismail, can you read the last two words?
Gadget, appliance.
Good. Um, nice. And does anybody have any questions about any of these words?
Yeah, what means gadget and appliance?
Okay. So let's have Edson. Can you explain what gadget means?
Gadget, it's like cell phones, mobile devices, so it's hardware.
Yeah,
Yeah, your
hardware.
cell phone is a gadget. You, yeah,
So
Mhm.
maybe James Bond uses lots of gadgets. It's just like a tool. So it's a hardware tool. So it's any
Mhm.
hardware that does something for you. And
Mhm.
appliance. Who can explain what appliance is?
Uh, Appliance, for example, home appliance, refrigerator, television.
Yeah, so home appliances are
Oven,
like refrigerators, televisions, and what?
washing machine, oven,
Yeah, washing machines, and I didn't get that last word.
oven,
I'm not sure. Can you type it in the chat box?
oven.
oven,
Mm, oven. Yeah, an oven. Um, good. Yeah. Can you repeat one more time? Oven.
oven,
Yeah. Oven.
oven,
Good. Perfect.
oven, oven,
Oven.
oven,
Oven.
oven, oven.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Any other questions about any of these words?
Yeah, gadget only applies for mobile devices, right?
Um, no, I think you could have like a bigger gadget. Usually they're pretty small. Um, so something that you can fit in your pocket is usually more of a gadget. So it's like a small tool would be a gadget, and usually they have something to do with technology. So cell phones, any sort of like iPad or thing like that. But it can be like any sort of tool. So like a
Watch,
laser pointer could be a gadget, or
Okay.
um,
watch,
a watch.
mouse,
Yep,
for example,
exactly.
computer mouse.
Yep, that's a gadget. A watch would be a gadget. Like Google Glass is a gadget. Yeah, all those things. Any other questions?
Nope.
Okay. So can each one of you choose one word? So choose a word and write a sentence with that word in the chat box. Nice. Nice sentence, Edson. And so let's get it there. And Edson, can you read your sentence?
Yeah, is you need to be technologically savvy if you want to survive in these times.
Nice. And there's only one small thing I see, and it's the demonstrative. We change the demonstrative.
Okay.
So which demonstrative would we use?
Those. Or
Not
this.
quite.
No, this.
Yeah. Yeah, these
This.
times.
This time.
Because it's plural. So this time is like this one time, but these times are like the ones that are plural.
Okay.
Perfect. And technologically. Can you repeat that?
Technologically.
Nice. Awesome. And let's get that other sentence. Ishmael, can you read your sentence?
Apple usually produce some state-of-the-art gadgets.
Yeah. Okay. Close. Think about the third person present tense. Third person present tense.
Apple usually produces some
Yeah.
state-of-the-art gadgets.
Usually produces some state-of-the-art gadgets. We could either do one of two things to correct this sentence. So you could say Apple usually produces state-of-the-art gadgets because it's a general or habitual action. Or you could say Apple often produces some state-of-the-art gadgets. And that would work as well. So often produces some or usually produces. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Good. And are you almost done with your sentence, Asma? There it is. Awesome. And Asma, can you read your sentence?
Okay, innovation became part of our life.
Yeah. And we want to use the present perfect verb tense. How would we change that into the present perfect?
Okay, has.
Yeah. Innovation has become.
Yeah, innovation has become part of our life.
Yeah, part of our life. And we'd probably say a part of our life. You don't have to, but I think it sounds better to put the article there. Just for me. But grammatically, you don't need it. Really good work. And does anybody have any last questions?
Nope.
Okay, IT is the field that should be improved first because it helps us. It helps us understand each other. It helps us understand
Does it help us?
each other. And we wouldn't say to each other, just understand each other. Can you read that whole sentence with the correction?
Okay, IT is the field that should be improved first because it helps us understand each other.
Yeah, helps. Too.
Helps us to understand each other.
Good. Awesome job. Let's go to the next page. This is tough. And let's have Ismail. Can you read the title and the verbs, or the words?
Fill in the gap. Cutting edge. Digital native ebooks. ICT. Internet connection. Outdated. Technophobes.
Nice. Okay, good job. And so those are the words that we'll have to use. So let's start out with the first sentence. And let's have Ismail. Can you read the first sentence?
Sometimes simpler forms of technology are more effective than cutting edge solution that can be less reliable.
Yeah, cutting edge solutions that can be less reliable. Cutting edge. Perfect. And what about the next one, Asma?
One difficulty for consumers is that if they invest in a new technology, it may quickly become mm, or obsolete, mm, outdated.
Yeah, exactly. Good job. Outdated or obsolete. Can you read that whole sentence one more time?
One difficulty for consumers is that if they invest in a new technology, it may quickly become outdated or obsolete.
Good. And can you repeat become? Become.
Become.
Yeah. Okay, good. Edson, what about the next one?
Yeah, first I have a question. I have a question. I don't know what it means, ICT.
ICT. So ICT. Um, wow. Actually, I'm not 100% sure of it either. This is kind of like a, unfortunately, an activity from somebody else. So ITC. So it'd probably be like internet. Pardon?
Uh, I can guess maybe just
Yeah, go for it. What do you think?
uh, I don't know actually, but internet, computer technology, something like this.
Yeah, I think I was thinking something like that, and I was actually trying to look it up right now. Um, but ITC. Um, yeah, I think that's like a internet technology or information technologies, but I'm not sure. Um, I think that is the answer to number 3, so we can
Yeah,
skip that one.
I was thinking the same, but I don't know what that means.
Yeah, no, it's legitimate. That's a great point. So,
Information,
yeah. So, what about the next one?
Okay, generation maybe could be internet connection. The internet connection generation could be
Yeah,
the internet connection generation has a considerable advantage people from an older generation who sometimes find it difficult to adapt to new technologies.
the ITC generation.
ICT or ITC.
This is embarrassing.
I don't know.
Yeah. Has a considerable energy.
The 2000 generation, maybe.
Yeah, the Generation X, maybe you could say.
We can
Gosh.
fix this.
Yeah. Generation X has a considerable advantage. Um,
Or maybe now it's Y. No, they call it E
in,
generation, right?
Joshua, information and communication technology.
Informational communication
ICT.
technology. Okay.
Yes.
Nice. Um, yeah, perfect. That's a good call. ICT, compulsory knowledge. Yeah, so that would work. Internet. Okay. Yeah, so ITC, ICT. Okay, yeah, and so yeah, let's go on to the next page. Wenting, welcome to class. Wenting, how are you doing?
Pretty good.
Okay, nice. Having some trouble with this one, but good. And so Wenting, where are you from?
Um, I'm from China.
Okay, okay, perfect.
Is it 5?
Is it what?
No, I mean, what's the problem?
It's actually just the words. This little activity has been a little bit tricky. Yeah, so I think let's actually skip to the next one. So Wenting, can you read this quotation?
Okay. The jobs that the robots will leave for humans will be those that require thought and knowledge. In other words, not the best educated humans will compete with machines. Howard Ringgold, an internet social sociologist, told Paul, and education systems in the US and much of the rest of the world are still sitting students in rows and columns, teaching them to keep quiet and memorize that what is taught to them, preparing them for life in a 20th century factory. Vice
Yeah.
magazine.
Yeah, really good job. Can you repeat sociologist? Sociologist?
A sociologist. Thank you.
Yeah. Just. Good. And so what about this first part? What do you think that means, Asma? What do you think that first part means?
Okay. Hmm. Okay, the jobs that the robots will leave for human would be those that require thought and knowledge. I don't know, maybe means the robots require knowledge to humanity.
Okay. Close. I think it's a little bit different. So the jobs that the robots will leave for humans will be those that require thought and knowledge. So I think, what types of jobs will the robots take? If the ones they leave will be the ones that require thought and knowledge. So what kinds of jobs will the robots take, Asma?
Innovation.
Um,
No?
I think it's a little bit different. Edson, what do you think?
Well, I think that robots actually and will continue to do repetitive works, kind of works, but work that they can do. And I mean, for instance, there is a job that people do with balloons. They put the balloons into machines that make them. So because of the shape of the balloon, the machines can pick those pieces. So they still using humans to do that. Even when they can develop a technology to do that, it will be more expensive to do it that way. So they continue using humans.
Okay. Okay, yeah, interesting. So there are some things that machines can't do.
Yep.
What does the quotation mean in this case? So what's
Okay.
it trying to say?
It says that robots will do the repetitive works and jobs, and humans will do things that require knowledge.
Okay.
I mean, to think,
Yeah.
not only do something well, I don't know, something with your hands. It will be something with your mind to direct those machines, maybe
Yeah. Exactly.
make them work.
Yeah. And so this second part, what do you think that means, Ismail?
The writer don't like the education system in US and the rest of the world because we are using similar and robotic system in school. We should
Okay.
educate.
Yeah, so we're using like robotic systems in school, so like the way that we're educating our children. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, for example, in my country, there is a memorizing education system. In exams, are asked to student memorizing questions. Student are memorizing history books and the other subjects to get high score from the tests.
Okay.
I
Yeah, so
I
people are
think
memorizing things in order to get higher scores. Yeah. Okay, and so yeah, I think that that's what he's saying is it's a bad way of maybe educating people to work in this new society. Okay. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions?
Nope.
Okay. Um, good. And so let's go on to the next page. And so let's have Ismail. Can you ask Wenting the first question?
Do you think technology will eliminate blue collar jobs?
Um, I think to some extent, yes, because robots can do some do the jobs of blue collar, but not totally because some works of blue collar also need thought and wisdom. Like they can fix the robots.
Okay, so because there will be people who need to fix the robots. Okay. Can you repeat those sentences, Wenting? Can you repeat those?
I think in 10 years, robots will do the jobs of blue-collar people, but it won't be complete because there will be people who need to fix the robots.
Good. And Asma, can you tell us what a blue-collar worker is?
Yeah, just the question I want to ask. I don't know the blue collar jobs. I know blue collar in clothes, but I don't know why it's linked by jobs.
Okay. Can you read this highlighted sentence right down here?
Okay, in the US, a blue collar worker is a working class person who performs manual labor.
Okay. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just because they have usually or historically have had like blue shirts. So it's like the type of shirt that they wear. It's a blue collar. And so more professionals, like doctors and lawyers, usually wear white collared shirts. And so really that's the only difference. Just those small things. Okay, and so Wenting, can you ask Asma the second question?
And Asma, how else will technology shape the job market in the future?
Job. What means a job?
What is
Job,
what?
Job.
Job?
job,
Job.
shape,
Shape.
Ah,
Okay.
shape.
form.
Sorry, yeah, form. I didn't know what you were asking. Yeah, shape is like form or modify or affect.
How else will technology define the job market in the future? Yeah, maybe it make it the job market very easy. Maybe technology will make the job market very easy. Uh, mm, in the future.
Okay. Easy how? What do you mean easy?
Uh, uh, Easy means connected with all the world. Means easy to have a relation with all the world.
Okay. Easy to have relations, like international relationships?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that'll definitely make the job market more international. Cool. Edson, what do you think? How else will technology shape the job market in the future?
Well, I think it will be more competitive, not only for the job market, but for every market, because now we are competing. We are competing with people from all over the world. Maybe at the beginning from people from other states near your place, but in maybe 50 years, we are going to do the same job, or maybe to try to get the same job that people from Germany wants to do, or things like that, I think.
Nice. Really great grammar, Edson. Um,
Thanks.
yeah, I think it will be more competitive, not only for the job market, but for every market. Yeah, like I really wouldn't change anything. That was impressive. Really smoothly said too. That was good. Good pronunciation.
Thanks.
And may I add something, Josh?
Yes, I was gonna ask you.
Uh,
Go ahead.
I totally agree with this idea, and I think the robots are going to be a difficult rival for people workers in the future.
Okay. I think they're going to be difficult rivals
Rivals.
for workers in the future. Okay. Nice. Anything else? Do you have anything else to add?
And for example, artificial intelligence technology or
Yeah, AI technology, you could say too.
AI technology.
Okay, but good. Um, so yeah, artificial intelligence will definitely be a difficult thing for people to compete with.
Yes.
Okay, but good. This is great. And does anybody have any questions or comments on this page? Any questions or comments?
Nope.
Okay. Let's go to the next page. And let's have Wenting. Can you read this paragraph?
Science fiction writers like Ruth Ward have always written about incredible scientific advances like submarines and space travel, years before such things were thought possible.
Perfect. Wenting, can you ask Asma the first question?
Asma, when you were a child, what science fiction technologies did you think you would see by 2014?
When you were a child, what science fiction film did you think you would see by 100? Um,
And Asma, I can't quite hear you. Are you still there? Asma, are you there? Okay. Edson, what about you? Can you answer? When you were a child, what science fiction technologies did you think you'd see by now?
Yeah, I remember a video that I saw on TV about mobile video games. Well, because I was a kid, so I was hoping for that. I remember I had a PlayStation 1, so I wanted to have the same but mobile.
Okay, so you wanted to have the same thing but mobile.
Yeah.
Okay, which they kind of have, I suppose. Like the PlayStation something. They've got like the handheld ones, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Actually, we
And
have more than I thought back then.
yeah. Yeah, we've got quite a few. Okay, what about you, Ismail? What did you think you'd see?
When I was a child during 80s, I saw some cartoons on TV and there was flying cars.
Yeah, there were flying cars.
They were flying cars on the cartoons.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we have now flying cars.
Yeah, like the Jetsons, right? The Jetsons had a flying car. And no,
Jetsons, yes.
yeah. Okay, and one thing, what about you? What did you think you would see?
Uh, uh, I remember that there were science fiction about the games using motion. I mean, nowadays it's like the Wii.
Okay. Things like the Wii. Yeah, so like motion activated video games. Yeah, for sure. Cool. And so what about the next question? Ismail, can you ask Wenting this second question?
Do you think that science fiction writers influence the advances in technology? Why or why not?
I think they influence the advances. So some ideas in the science fiction seems very ridiculous, but they point a direction for the advances in technology.
Okay. For advances in tech. Perfect. Really good job. What do you think, Edson?
I think it definitely does. Because if you are a kid and you're reading that kind of book, maybe there's something that you really want to happen. And maybe after you study science or something and you want to develop that kind of technology or maybe something similar.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's great. Really good point. Okay, and does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay, let's go to the next one. And let's have Edson. Can you play this man? And let's have Ismail. Can you play the young guy?
Okay. I know what I'm talking about. I have 30 years in 30. I have 30 years in this industry.
How does that help you understand technology that is 6 months old in a youth-oriented culture?
Grr.
Please don't hit me with your modem.
Good. And Wenting, can you ask Edson the first question?
What does this comic say about technology and the jobs?
It says that technology is being developed really fast. You need to acquire those skills. I mean the skills to deal with new technology if you want to keep your job maybe.
Yeah, want to keep your job. Good. I think that's great. Okay. And do you have anything else to add, Ismail or Wenting? Anything else to add to this? Okay, so maybe nothing. Edson, can you ask Ismail the second question?
Yeah. How important do you think experience is in your job? Explain.
I think experience is very important in my job because I am working in a creative area. I am a Simulator specialist.
Okay, a simulator specialist.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. For sure, that's a great answer. What about you, Wenting? What do you think about your job, or do you think experience is really important or not?
Um, I think experience is very important, but I do not know in my job because I haven't worked. I think without the uh, technology, the experience is just outdated. But without experience, technology is just fantasy. It
Okay.
cannot do anything.
Okay, so you need experience to do anything with any technology, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Um, okay. And do you think, like this comic says, too much experience is sometimes, you know, bad, or do you think that it's always really good?
Two experiences really good as as long as that you learn the new technology.
Okay. Yeah, so a lot of experience is really good as long as you learn the new technology. So as long as you don't get too stuck in the old ways. Good.
Excuse me, in this comic it said your modern, is it outdated or the new technology?
A modem. No, I think a modem is good. Um, I think that's what it's trying to say. But like yeah, an internet modem or an internet router. Um, those are pretty. Yeah, we still use them for sure. I think a lot of people use like 3G, but yeah, internet routers and modems are definitely still in use. So I think it would be funnier if he did say something with like something that's out of use, but no, we're still using those. Any other questions? Okay. And so let's go on to the last page. Oh, not the last page. Um, sorry. So, I mean, we're just close to out of time, so we can go back to these and let's try to make some more sentences. Can you guys each choose one more word and make another sentence in the chat box? Actually, we don't have time for that. Wenting, can you make a sentence with breakthrough? So can you just say a sentence with breakthrough?
Breakthrough. Let me see. Um, in the past, Edison make a big breakthrough by inventing the lamp, I think. Is it
Okay.
okay?
Yeah, so Edison made a big breakthrough by inventing the lamp. Yeah, made a big breakthrough by good. Edson, can you make a sentence using state of the art? Actually, make a sentence with technologically savvy.
Okay. Kids these days, it seems like they born technologically savvy. They can use every single gadget out there.
Nice. Yeah, so it seems like kids are born technologically savvy. They can use all the gadgets. Perfect. That's a great job. Ismail, nice sentence as well. Ismail, can you read your sentence?
iPod is a breakthrough in MP3 players technology.
Yeah, we would probably say iPod was a breakthrough in MP3 player technology, and player would be singular. But other than that, great job. Okay, and so unfortunately, we're just about out of time. Does anybody have any questions before we finish up? Any last questions?
Nope.
Okay. So yeah, really good work. Hopefully I'll see you guys all again soon, and have a great night.
Okay. Goodbye. Thank you.
Teacher.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye guys.
Bye.